When I first wrote my life scenario, I wrote down Royal Master in 1 year. But I failed to become a Royal Master after 1 year. Something must have gone wrong. My third pointer for success. Just imagine that you have an auto sales master in front of you. How about grasping the auto sales master tightly? Firmly! That is why I chose Atomy. And the choice I made was truly a stroke of genius. Hello, Atomy's diva in charge of today's Auto Sales Master Lecture. Hello everyone, I'm Royal Master Jongim Shin. I actually thought I would never do network marketing, but now I am an Atomy Royal Master standing here today. Actually, my sponsor constantly invited me over to the seminar when I wasn't even interested. I am just going to participate once and then say no. That's what I thought when I went to the seminar. But then, after the seminar, it's going to be my great loss if I don't do it, I thought to myself. Since then, I've worked continuously, and without knowing, my income became 2 million Korean won. Oh, since I started earning that 2 million Korean won, I thought Atomy was really fun, and being consistent had me eventually earning a 6-figure income. Thank you. So I now have a building which is worth 1.5 billion Korean won, and I earn about 2 million Korean won in rental income. But because of COVID-19, I am not getting it in time. But everyone, once you become an Atomy Auto Sales Master, you can earn over 2 million Korean won steadily. You would earn at least an equivalent of or more than what a rental business operator with a 1.5 billion Korean won building earns. It's amazing. How much do you give them? Not yet. Not just yet. So some are raising and some are lowering your heads. I give my parents several 100,000 Korean won, and I thought I was being a good daughter. That's what I thought. As I started working at Atomy, I set my own goals, and I thought I should pay for my parents' daily expenses. Since then, I started giving them more than 2 million Korean won to spend for daily expenses, and it has been 6 years already. The way they looked at me changed. They were against the idea of doing Atomy business. And my parents said, "Oh my, how did I give birth to such a daughter?" That's the expression on her face. And my daughter says, "I really admire my mother." Oh no, there's nothing more to say about my husband. He says thank you to me every time, and I can see hearts pop out from his eyes. Such a happy and fascinating life. Atomy is open to you all. The foundation for such a fascinating and happy life is becoming an auto sales master. From now on, we will discuss what an auto sales master is. First of all, I believe all of you need daily necessities. Sign up for Atomy and use those daily necessities. If you access the homepage, you'll see the products. You can see the cost and points, but it's not the purchase cost that matters. How many points is important? That's how you earn your income. You become a member, start using them, and then introduce them to others if you like them. And that's how the left and right sides are formed. If the sum of all the points created at the left side for 15 days is 2.5 million points, and if the sum of all the points created at the right side for 15 days surpasses 2.5 million points, then you become a sales master. And the deadlines are set, so it is from the 1st to the 15th, and then from the 16th to the end of the month. If you become a sales master once in the first half, then you get about 1 million Korean won. And if you become a sales master in both the first and the second half, you get about 2 million Korean won. Even if you don't do anything special, if you automatically become a sales master in the first and the second half, you become an auto sales master who earns more than 2 million Korean won per month. So the final goal you should and must achieve is becoming an auto sales master. You are saying you earn 6 figures. Why are you telling me to earn only 2 million Korean won? That's the expression on your face. But don't get me wrong, if you work hard steadily like that, there will be partners who wish to work with you. And as more and more people think of becoming an auto sales master, and if you are in the system together, your income will increase continuously. That's how you become a royal master, a crown master, and an imperial master. So the first steps towards that goal is becoming an auto sales master. So now, Let's talk about how we can become an auto sales master. The first pointer for success is set a detailed goal and announce it. That's what I want to say. I'm sure some of you wrote a life scenario. When I first wrote my life scenario, when I was writing the first goal regarding my position, I wrote down Royal Master in 1 year. Yes, right. But you're laughing. I didn't know anything, but I wrote that down, and I failed to become a Royal Master after 1 year. I was not a Royal Master, and I didn't even earn 1 million Korean won. I thought something went wrong. What was it? I figured out that my goal was too ambiguous. So, in order to become a Royal Master in 1 year, I had to achieve certain things in 6 months. So there should have been those details, but there just wasn't. So in order to achieve a position after 1 month, I had to meet a certain number of people, create a certain number of points, and deliver to a certain number of consumers. So I had to have a detailed goal and do it every day steadily. But I wasn't doing that, and I had this huge and ambiguous goal. So if I got sick, I'd rest. I would stay in the house if I got rejected, wouldn't go out, and sometimes I would be so passionate that I'd work really hard. I'd say this just doesn't work and come back home. That's why things just didn't work out. So I want to tell you this. If you wish to become an auto sales master at Atomy as soon as possible, every day steadily, set a detailed goal and practice it. If you work out for 3 days and rest the next day, then you want to rest the next day as well. Likewise, if you work to become an auto sales master for 3 days and then rest the next day, you'd end up thinking, I'll just take a break. You have to do it intentionally and steadily every day and make work a habit, and you'll become an auto sales master in no time. Setting a detailed goal itself is not enough. You have to set the goal and let others know that you'll become an auto sales master by this day. Even if I tell you to announce it, there are those who think, what if I announce it and fail to follow through? And so they simply do not make that announcement. Trust me, just announce it. If you announce it, you can do it. Me too. It becomes 2 million. It will become 2 million. It becomes 2 million Korean won. I did it, and it really became 2 million Korean won. So what you say actually comes true. I'm sure you've heard this. I thought it was some famous saying from a book. As I started working at Atomy and experienced what I said becoming true, I really felt it. Oh, what I say really comes true. If you keep saying this, words have the power to imprint and attract. I am the first one hearing my own words. The words are imprinted and your body moves towards your goal. So that is why I want to tell you to intentionally say and announce. You all understand very well. My second success pointer is, do not be afraid of taking on challenges. That's what I want to tell you. Even if you set and announce your goal, it won't come true if you don't act. I was a private tutor earning 8.5 million Korean won. I quit, and I started working at Atomy, which gave me 150,000 Korean won. But then I knew that something felt clear. I felt myself improving and felt like I was doing real work.
I have a question.
Yes.
If you earn 8.5 million Korean won per month, I think that means you are highly successful. I'd like to know why you chose Atomy when it only gave you 150,000 Korean won.
You'd like to know. I mean, if I was still earning 150,000 Korean won, I would not have chosen this. But as I was teaching and doing Atomy at the same time, I felt like I should be focusing on one. That's what I thought. For an ordinary person to earn 6 figures, you have to do something. I would like to tell you constantly, take on challenges. No matter how many times I say take on challenges, there are people putting it off. But what I like the most about Atomy's marketing plan, even if you are not a monthly user, is that you can continuously earn commission. But if you get lazy because there's no closing, your success will come slow. That's why I say to people working with me, let's take on the challenges. Let's just do it. And what they reply to me is, they say they don't have any money. This is not something that requires money. Condense meeting all the people you would meet in 6 months into 15 days. Meet a large number of people and think that you'll finish what you can do in 6 months in just 15 days. So you should have that kind of mindset, and you shouldn't think you'll do something with the money. But if you do the things you'd normally do in 6 months in just 15 days, you'll face a larger amount of rejections. And you could also get a larger amount of consents. Of course, rejection may accompany pain, and such rejections will become your asset. When you gain a partner, you'll be able to consult the partner properly. And if you continue to get consent, because of the sense of accomplishment, you'll feel as if you've achieved something. So I hope you take on challenges and really become an auto sales master as soon as possible.
You said that you have to pay the price and take on challenges to succeed. Those working as a part-timer at Atomy, would it be difficult for them to succeed?
Well, the answer is never no. Part-timers cannot succeed? That's never true. But before saying that, let's think about the meaning of a part-time job. In most instances, people think that they would do Atomy when they have time, and they won't when they don't have time. Atomy work, and then my work. You would have to think that you have your work and Atomy as another type of work you should do. It's not about a full-time job or part-time job being more important than the other. Setting your rules and following through, or not following through, that is important. Of course, a full-timer will succeed faster than a part-timer, but that doesn't mean you cannot succeed if you are a part-timer at Atomy. Let me say this once more. Doing Atomy when you have time and not doing anything when it doesn't seem to work out, that's not doing a part-time job at Atomy. That's still learning about Atomy. If you are a part-timer, then you would set a specific time regularly and continue doing it, not working hard for about 3 months and then saying, I give up. If you do it for at least 2 years and achieve performance, you can succeed at Atomy as a part-timer. Do you get this?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, the third pointer of success. Convey your boiling passion. When talking about passion just starts to boil. Passion has energy, and so that energy is conveyed when I speak. If you don't have confidence or passion and talk about Atomy, then the person would think, what's this? Is this person trying to use me? Why is this person making me feel uncomfortable? And it's easy to get rejected. But if you intentionally stimulate passion, boost your confidence, and talk about Atomy, the person feels that confidence without knowing and thinks, what's this? The power that convinces the person listening makes the person feel good and say yes, and the person will feel what you feel. That is why it is very important to stimulate your passion as much as possible and convey that passion to the person. Yes? When I keep on getting rejected or feel tired, my passion fades away. Then what should I do? Yes, I totally understand. Yes, everyone? Do you think my passion remains the same or no? Or remains the same? Yes, my passion never fades away. I mean, your income is over 0.2 billion Korean won. How can your passion fade? It's just endless. If I don't have a steady income, the passion fluctuates. And you may sometimes have confidence and sometimes lose that confidence. I totally understand. Then you should turn on the self-generator of passion. Don't understand this? Self-generator of passion means confidence in your heart. Since Atomy is a company that treats products, daily necessities. Second is, would I be able to succeed in Atomy? Yes, I can. That confidence. If your health improves while using the product, you're the first to notice. You're the first to notice yourself becoming more beautiful, and then you'll have confidence in the products and can promote them passionately. But do you really believe you can succeed? This sense of confidence does not come idly. What this means is that lectures of the successful, and in particular, listen to Chairman Han Gil Park's lectures constantly. I would like to tell you this. When you keep on listening, you'll gain confidence without you knowing it, and you can go out to promote to others. And even if you are rejected, when you have passion and confidence, then you think to yourself, oh, I can go say this to another person. You have that courage to go visit others. Birds do not sit on branches that waver. And if you don't have confidence in success, a partner that was about to come would simply not come. And even among those of you listening, why on earth don't I have a partner? I wish I have one soon enough. I'm sure you're all thinking this, but before thinking about that, do you have confidence in yourself? You have to think about this first. I hope all of you become the kindling of your own fire. If you become the kindling of your own fire, you will be able to put rotten kindling on the fire and even dry, wet kindling and put it on the fire. Convey your boiling passion. I would like to tell you this.
Question.
Yes?
I have a team member who's trying to become an auto sales master. Sometimes you experience a slump. Then what should you do?
Oh, so experiencing a slump during the process. Yes. Then first, I'd like to congratulate you.
Wow, celebrating without even knowing what it is.
Oh, but your expressions are like, why would you congratulate someone in a slump? That is because you don't experience a slump on your first try. But if you constantly take on those challenges to become an auto sales master, then voila, you have a slump. I am saying congratulations because you are that close to becoming an auto sales master. You know what? When you work out in order to have that handsome muscle, just like you lift barbells when doing bench press, the final round, that's how you gain that handsome muscle. You have to walk up the hills even when hiking in order to reach the top of mountains. If you overcome the slump in the Atomy business, you can become an auto sales master. So I want to tell you this. Push yourself a bit more and finish the course. I wish to tell you this. Okay, good.
Thank you.
There were several changes that took place since I became an auto sales master. But what I'd like to mention in particular, before Atomy, when I was doing something else, I thought to myself at first, would I be able to achieve that? I don't even have that much perseverance. Even when I approached someone to promote the products, I was thinking, how would that person think of me? Since I became an auto sales master, I became confident and also very self-confident. Even if it doesn't work out, I'll just give it a go. It will eventually work out someday. And my self-confidence went up. I gained that spirit of taking on challenges. Since I became an auto sales master, I joined the challenge my partners took on to become an auto sales master. And my partners became auto sales masters. It's not only my own success, but the success of everyone. They told me that they earn more than 2 million Korean won steadily, so I started worrying less about them. Wow, where else could this happen? I would think like that. Lastly, I think everything depends on your mindset. So, never give up. If you don't give up, you can all succeed when you practice the success pointers. Just imagine that an auto sales master is right in front of you. How about grasping that auto sales master tightly?
Good.
Shall you try? There's an auto sales master right in front of you. Begin! Grasp!
Grasping tightly.
Oh, yes, you all did great. The first step toward a six-figure income is auto sales master. Become an auto sales master and fill your life with the colors you desire. Just fill it in beautifully. We hope you fill it with dreams.